Good evening guys and welcome to our next war recap from the ESL Meisterschaft against PTP week 10. And like you can see, we were not able to pull up the victory. We were defeated by PTP. But that was no problem because we are the third place after week 9. Now we are the third place after week 10. And PTP, of course, undefeated. 10 wins out of 10 wars, so just more like a not so important war at the end. The first attack we will see is by EveMark. EveMark likes to play hybrid, and on this base he just wanted to charge into the scatter shot at 3 o'clock with the super wall break. After that, double layer, you can see there are 2 super wall breakers to this multi-target Inferno Tower, and after that with a nice King funnel from 6 to 7 o'clock. You can see it's a pretty concentrated part in the middle to the Town Hall. After that, a nice vulnerability will lead him to the back end scatter shot, 2 heal spells, and the base will be ripped right there. So let's go in and look how he was able to pull up this victory. On the 2 o'clock side, he expected a Tesla, so he funneled with a Yeti to take out this possible Tesla. He will place his queen and kill the king with the help of the new headhunters, of course. They are pretty strong for such things. Otherwise he would have needed maybe a freeze spell or even a rage. Possibly. There are the enemy scat hunters. He will kill them with ease, pretty fast. There are also a witch and an Inferno Dragon inside of the enemy clan castle, so I think he decides to freeze. Yeah, there's the freeze. Now he can prepare his second wall breaker. There is the wall breaker. He will play a coconut loon soon. There it is. And then go into the second compartment where the multi-IT waits for his queen. While that, he can start the funnel for his hybrid because the queen has got anything she needed. It's just here. He's just there to prepare the funnel, to kill the enemy CC, and after that to live and maybe clean up the rest of the base. But right here, he just raged his hybrid because he didn't need a rage for his queen. He's using the Warden ability, just pushing his hybrid troops through the base. He will heal soon to keep all of his troops alive. And like you can see, his queen is still alive and he still has her ability, Heroic Cloak. The Royal Champ is just pumping through the base, killing anything and helping anywhere. He's a pretty nice support troop sometimes. And you can see the second heal spell will just lead his troops through the base. At the end, anything spreads out a bit too wide, but that doesn't matter because it's a triple. The queen is still living. The Royal Champ has still his ability left, or her ability left. And you can see some hogs are cleaning up the rest of the base while the Royal Champ is tanking. The Royal Champ will just take out the Archer Tower. After that, the AD and tank for the hogs. Now the hogs are tanking for the Royal Champ. I will time to forward this cause there's nothing we have to see right now. He will use his ability soon maybe. I think he will cause, yeah, there it is. Otherwise he would take too much damage. There is the triple by EveMark. Our only triple in this war, sadly, but like I said, didn't matter. PTP was able to pull up 3 triples against us, so we lost by 2 stars. Doesn't matter, a lose is a lose. There's the attack by Muffin. Muffin got a pretty strong performance in this league till now, and this time he tripled with a drag bet. You can see he's just funneling the 12 o'clock side, the 9 o'clock side. After that, pushing in his troops, and like you can see, there is not too much splash damage left at the base when you cut out the quarter or the half of the base from north to the west. So let's just go into the attack. He will help out his king with some headhunters at the enemy BK. You can see the king is going down pretty fast, his own and the enemy BK. Pretty much damage, but he just wants to funnel right there. It's also great to take down the enemy king, cause he's just a bit unnerving when it's going around the topic. Or not useful targets, unuseful targets. And now he has a pretty spread it out input into the base. You can see that the damage is not concentrated, so he definitely don't want to go deep inside the base, more just funnel for his bats at the end and take out the town hall. Maybe the second scatter shot, I think that was a goal too. And you can see he still has the royal champ, he will use it right there at the bottom to tank not only one wizard tower but also to funnel his bats a bit. Pretty strong done. He still has two, never mind, right there. He still has two freezes left for the back end wizard tower right there. The first one was a bit early, but like you can see, he still has the second one and the second or the last. The fifth and last wizard tower will go down with ease. The dragons are still cleaning up. There are only 4 dragons left with slightly health, a short health bar right there, and you can see a nice triple by Muffin on color. The next attack will be by Muda on Luis, and like you can see, Muda is playing a Queen Charge Lalo. The plan was pretty strong, so he tried to charge into this compartment to the scatter shot, take out the enemy royal champ, the enemy queen, or our queen and our royal champ, but I'm speaking out of the side from Felix right now. Charging in, there are 2 back-end expos at the end, so that he may be able to take down them with ease. He will take down a scatter shot with his charge. At 3 o'clock he wanted to place his royal champ to take out this multi-IT. That's always great to take out a multi-IT if you want to play Lalo, cause multi-ITs are just ripping down the loons pretty fast. You need to haste or freeze right there at the most times. We'll see how it works later, and after that he will just be able to play a blimp for the town hall. Like you can see, he can play a goblin hound blimp, super goblin hound blimp, and the Lalo pathing is pretty nice cause of the great value of the queen. So let's look how he has done it. You can see he's funneling with the king to take down the first enemy hero, the royal champ. On the other hand, he's funneling with some loons, because loons are will also take down this builder hut. Now he will need an early rage for the scatter shot, and of course those 2 expos. The cannon will deal some damage too, something you should also recognize and not just ignore. Now there will be a free spell just to help the queen by this enemy headhunter. You can see the other headhunter was taken out by the wizard tower, by the wizard, the troop, and this king. You can see his queen is now pretty safe, still has her ability left. I think he will freeze the enemy queen. Yes, he did. And the royal champ was not able to take down this multi-tower, a multi-inferno tower right there. That was just a bit unlucky, but at the end, not the huge problem for him. He has only not much health left, like 1 HP or 2 HP right there. So the queen will still rip through the base, funnel his loons. They have not to take out too much of those enemy defenses. The loons are passing through. The queen will now deal with the enemy hound. It was lucky for him to not use the poison spell too early, now that the pups have or the queen has no problem with the pups. He's using the one ability to make sure that the blimp will go to the town hall, take it down, and you can see the hound is coming out and there's no air defense left, so the hound will just target the town hall. He will now go to the sweeper. He will tank the sweeper a bit, and you can see 1 haste will just lead his last loons to this last single inferno tower. And this is definitely a triple. He still has a hound left. It's not the classic overkill, cause this hound is... there's a hound left, but not too much loons. But he still has queen alive, 2 heroes, so it's okay. It's a bit of an overkill, but not the not a classic one. I will not show the last attack on Tom, because it's also a drag pad. I will just say till Wednesday and